Hi guys, so welcome back to windy Cornwall. So we're currently in Bude. It's actually our second day here. We came yesterday, but we've been vlogging now for the last week, and we just kind of wanted a day where we weren't really filming and we could just relax. I know I've said that about every place that we've been to, that we're just going to relax, but it is our holiday as well. So yeah, we've booked onto a nice campsite. It's halfway through our trip and we just thought we needed to top up the water, empty the waste, and yeah, just have the luxury of using electric for a little bit as well.
Yeah, because we're heading off to Croyde next, and the place we stay there's no real facilities at all. They got like a toilet block and showers and things, but as far as like being able to fill the van with water and things, it's quite limited. So we thought we'll get all that done here, and then it'll see us through the next sort of 4 days in Croyde at that point.
So yeah, we haven't really got much planned. We'll wander down into Bude and have a look around and maybe take you guys with us. So this is our pitch. As you can see, we're on the hard standing. They said that the field has been very wet and muddy and quite soft, so I think they're putting a lot of the larger motorhomes and vans on these hard standing pitches. They're not really our preference. We prefer being on a grass pitch, but at least we know that we're not going to get stuck when it comes to going. We have managed to sit outside. We had a barbecue yesterday, so that was quite nice, but it's quite windy and cold today, so we're hibernating in the van today. So guys, we've come down onto Summerleys Beach, I think that's how you say it, just to give Albie a bit of a run off the lead. It has just started raining as well, so the weather's not the greatest today, but the plan is we're just going to have a wander around the town centre, and then hopefully we're going to get a cream tea. I was going to say creamy tea then. If you watch Friday Night Dinner, then you'll know.
Ah, creamy tea.
So yeah, we did pass like this little like wharf area with a cute little market, so we'll probably head back and have a wander around there as well.
Yeah, they had like a little, well, it's the Rock Gin company were there, so might have a taste of a few of those to see what we can pick up. Also wandering down this beach, I think this is where the sea pool is. So we might take a little look at that and show you guys what it's all about.
On our way to Devon, well, we're in Devon, we're on our way to Croyde and we're on the Atlantic Highway. We had to leave the campsite in Bude by 10 o'clock this morning, which is quite early actually. So plan for today is we're going to stop in Barnstable. Is that right?
Yeah, we're stopping in Barnstable just to do a stock up of the van and things like that, and then
in the Tesco's Extra, and then we'll head into Croyde. So we're staying on Cumbus farm, which we've stayed on before. We absolutely love it. It's the typical kind of relaxed farm campsite. You're allowed fire pits, and it's a really short walk into Croyde, and also you can walk up onto Putsborough Beach and then across into Coombe, which I think we're going to do today. So yeah, we'll catch you up when we get there. The road is a bit windy and twisty, so it is taking quite a lot of concentration today, but we'll catch you up when we get to Croyde. So guys, you've just driven past the sign for Westward Ho, If anybody knows why there's an exclamation mark, or the reason why it's like, isn't it the only place with an exclamation mark after its name, please let us know in the comments, because yeah, we don't know.
We've just always been confused. We're not sure if it is the only place with an exclamation mark, so again, like, if there's another one, let us know.
Yeah, I'm just assuming it's the only place because it's the only place I've seen.
Right guys, we've made it to our next stop, which was Cumbus farm. So it's a little farm campsite in Croyde, which is just outside Braunton. They put us up in the top field, which we were a little bit nervous about, because when we've been before, we've stayed sort of down by the farmhouse in the lower fields, and we actually managed to get stuck the once, and they had to come and tow us out. So we were thinking, oh, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare getting up, but what they've done, they've concreted the track. So we thought, well, we'll give it a go up to the top and see what it's like. And as you can see, we've got, you know, a really good park up here. Pretty much all of this field is our pitch, they've told us, and then that's the view out the side of the van. We were told, however, we weren't allowed to park with our back windows facing that way, just in case the handbrake fails. And I mean, who hasn't got the confidence in a Peugeot handbrake? And our van would end up down in what I presume would be the back end of Croyde, so in some very expensive houses. So it's probably best we don't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be good to stay here a couple of days. We're probably, like we said, we're going to go to Coombe in a moment and go to Bar Electric, which is our favourite little bar. So we're going to go there for some drinks and some food this evening. And then tomorrow we'll probably have barbecue up here and just enjoy the fact we've got this amount of space and this peace and quiet. After our last campsite, we're not really into the whole, you know, pristine campsites and hard standings and things like that. So it's nice to be back out in nature a little bit, and have some brilliant views as well as part of that. So we'll wander down into Coombe, take you guys with us, and then yeah, next couple of days just enjoy it up here.
So guys, the only disadvantage of being up in that top field where we are is we've got an even longer walk to get to the lanes to go across to Putsborough. So we're out of breath now because we've done like what feels like half the journey already. So yeah, we've made it down onto Putsborough beach now, so we're just going to walk across the beach straight to Coombe. But as we come down through Putsborough car park, now we've heard like a lot of like rumblings on social media about them with their overnight camping. They've got like a strip of tarmac that you can stay overnight on, and somebody had posted up, would you pay £60 for this parker or for this view? And we stayed there back last January. I think we paid £25 for the night, and we thought that was a bit steep, literally just to be parking in a car park essentially. But yeah, it's true, it's £50 a night, and people are actually paying that to stay on an unlevel.
Yeah, but on top of that as well, you've then got to pay £10 for the day. So really, if you're staying there all day and night, it's 60 quid.
60 quid to park in a car park. And yeah, the view's nice, but we were just saying we're paying £35 a night for Cumbus farm, and our view's uninterrupted. So yeah.
Check out our Instagram, because I've done a reel whilst we've been here to show the view we've got out of our window at Cumbus farm, which is just as good for literally half the price,
if not better. I know you're further away from the beach, but it's taken us like 15 minutes to walk here, and it's uninterrupted. Like in that car park, you've got cars, day cars parking, people coming in and out, and yeah, I just think it's a bit of a rip-off really. They're extorting people, and I don't think that's very fair. But this could be an unpopular opinion, so if you think you pay that for a night's stay with a beach view, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. So guys, Albie is so cute because I'm a little bit obsessed with looking for sea glass and picking up shells and interest in sticks and rocks and stuff, and there's something that Albie has decided that he's going to do. So every time I pick something up off the floor, he picks up a new stick, and he's so chuffed with himself. So Albie, he's just walking along with the stick that he found. He's so pleased with himself. Hi guys, so we're back at the campsite now after Coombe. We did get a table in our favourite place, Bar Electric, but it was really busy so we didn't record anything. And then we just had a little look around the shops and then got a taxi back up because it is a bit of a killer of a walk. So we've decided that we're going to take advantage of the nice weather tonight and we're going to have our barbecue tonight. So we're just going to get that started and then we're going to have a fire pit and we should have quite a nice sunset from here, so that'll be quite nice to watch.
Morning everyone. So it's our first morning in Croyde, so our first full day. Just enjoying the good weather again. So we woke up, it's beautifully sunny, van's already charged, and we're just making a cup of tea using the Kodak for the first time this year to make a cup of tea outside. So just enjoying that outdoor living experience now whilst we can, because undoubtedly UK weather, you know what it's like. Next couple of weeks it'll be raining again. So we're just going to make the most of it today. We've booked to go to the Sunday lunch in the Thatch, which is like the old pub on the corner in Croyde. It's a really nice little place, like thatched roof, hence the name. So we thought we'd treat ourselves to a Sunday roast in there, have a little wander down the beach afterwards and just have a bit of a lazy Sunday today.
So another reason why we like coming to Cumbus farm is they have got a field of Highland cows. They've never come close to the fence. I think they're quite scared of people, but they're just nice to watch.
Yeah, you can see them and just have a little watch of them. Don't know if you can see them on camera. There's a few in the field. Some are hidden up behind those trees as well.
So we just finished our Sunday roast and we've come down onto the beach. We're just having a little sit and people watching, enjoying the sun. So the plan for this afternoon is we're going to head back to the campsite and probably just sit around by the van. I think the camera on the van was reading, what was it reading, like 27?
Yeah, it's something like 27 degrees in the sun and things like that. So we're going to go up, enjoy the weather whilst we've got it, I think.
And yeah, we've already had our food for today, so we won't be cooking anything later and just probably have another fire pit again.
Yeah, another fire pit, a couple of drinks and just chill out this evening.
So guys, we're back up at the van now. We had a lovely Sunday lunch and a stroll on the beach and some ice cream. But we're just going to start doing a fire pit now, just while the weather's still dry. Tomorrow's not really looking that great, so I think the plan is tomorrow just to have a lazy morning. Yeah,
so we'll do that and then probably have a mosey around Croyde again, just with the less crowds than today, because it's been quite busy today, as you can imagine, with the sun out and things like that. So yeah, we'll just make the most of it tomorrow, whilst we can have a look around the shops properly and maybe pop into one of the bars again, have a couple of drinks or something.
So we leave here on Wednesday and we're heading to Combe Martin to finish off the end of the trip. So yeah, we're just going to make the most of being here and this pitch that we've got, and yeah, just enjoy our time. So Albie's really enjoying the fact that he's on a bit more of a relaxed campsite. The last place we were at, they weren't really funny as such, but it was a bit more prim and proper and dogs must be kept on leads, and he just likes to enjoy sniffing around and having a bit of a nose, so he's really enjoying just having the freedom just to roam around, because we said in this last clip that all of this is our pitch, and there were people just up there this weekend, but they've gone now, so we really got the field to ourselves. So we're just gonna have some cheese and biscuits. So we bought some cheese in Bude, and it was a bit of a weird, it was a Premier shop, but they had like a deli counter and cheese counter in there. So we've got some Cornish yarg and then some Cornish blue, and we're just gonna snack on that. It's a little bit of an evening treat.
Cheers.
And of course we've always got to pay Albie his cheese tax. You gonna give your paw? Give? Oh, good boy. Also guys, these are like the best olives that you can get. Italian, I think they said they're pronounced nocellara olives. But if you're not fussed on like the really strong tasting olives, these taste a bit more almost buttery. They're better with the pits in, but we picked these up in Tesco's. Morrison's, the best ones are the best. So guys, the logs that we've got for the fire pit we actually bought from a local firewood place, and so we picked up some hardwood logs because they're supposed to burn for longer. However, we've noticed that when we're trying to, or I say we, Tom's trying to cut them down, they're very difficult to cut down, so we've been struggling a little bit, but we're finally getting through. We bought 2 sacks of them and we're finally getting through them. Come on Albie, we're going to the beach. They cut the grass. So guys, today is Monday. It's our second full day in Croyde, so we're just walking down now. We had a really lazy morning. It's about 3 o'clock now. Just hanging out, staying in the van, catching up with Instagram and stuff. It was a bit rainy this morning as well, so we didn't really want to rush. So the plan is we're going to just have a little wander on the beach, and then we're going to go to a place called Blue Brew for food tonight. But they start serving about 5 o'clock, so that's also another reason why we didn't want to rush. So yeah, we're just wandering down. So we showed you our pitch and the view from the pitch, but part of being up there is having this massive hill to walk up, and this is just the second part of it, and I'll show you the first part now. So this is the first hill that you've got to go up, and this is the bit that we were watching people go up last year thinking we weren't going to make it up in our van, and to be honest I don't think they wanted us to go up last year. Where there's the concrete at the top there, they've recently concreted that and they called it the dodgy corner, so that's like one of the reasons why we were able to go up there this year. But yeah, walking, we've got to walk all the way up that slope and then up the second slope just to get back to the van. And I think my watch was reading, what was it, 91 meters of elevation.
Yeah, it's about 91 meters, so it's a fair old climb. It doesn't look that steep on camera, but yeah, the van was struggling in, I think we were in first or second going up, and obviously we had to have a good run up getting up there as well. So guys, we're down in Croyde now for our little Monday afternoon wander. It has been nice today because there's not a lot of people here, so Albie can run around and do what he wants without annoying people. So we're just down on the beach again, and it's like such a stark difference from yesterday. I mean, the sun was out, it was lovely yesterday. It was sort of our first day of proper summer, I would say. And you know, you could tell it was busy down here. But today there's probably about 10-15 people on the beach, so it's a lot calmer, a lot nicer. I mean, the sun's not out as much, it is a bit cloudy, so that's obviously making people not want to sit on the beach as much. But it's nice just to be able to stroll around and, you know, not making sure the dog's getting under people's feet because he is only little, and just enjoy ourselves a little bit. So I think the plan is, as we said earlier, we're going to pop to a little restaurant called Blue Groove, have a bit of food today as our last sort of treat whilst we're here, and then tomorrow we might make pizzas again. So we're going to get the pizza oven out, and you'll give that another go, and hopefully it works as well as it did in St Ives, and have a little bit more practice with it.
So we're just on our way back to the van now. We had a lovely meal in Blue Groove. Highly recommend it if you are in Croyde. It's just a little bit different to typical pub grub. Slowing down a bit now. I'm lagging behind. Taking Albie off the lead, but he normally pulls us up. So guys, just when you think you've made it to the top, we go up again. Over there in the distance, that's Coombe. So that's where we walked the other day. So guys, made it back to the van up that hill. It's totally worth it for these views. So we're just going to settle in for the night now, and we'll catch you in the morning. Hi guys, so today is our last full day in Croyde. So we've decided to do the coastal path walk to Baggy Point. We're not going to do the full thing, we're just going to walk up to the viewpoint and then probably head back. We're not really dressed for the whole trek, and also the campsite walk is a lot as well, so we didn't want to take on too much. But we're up and about a bit earlier today because we just wanted to try and get it done before the sun comes out. And then the plan for this afternoon is to go back to the van and enjoy being in the sunshine. guys, we made it to Baggy Point. I didn't do a lot of recording up there just because it was so windy, but we ended up walking, I think it was like 6.5 kilometers. It's quite hilly, but really nice being on the coastal path with the views. So we're just walking back along the beach now, just that I'll be off the lead for a little bit, and I think we're going to head back to the thatch for a drink, and we might have some lunch, and then yeah, not really much else planned for the rest of the day. See a bit of sand. So this is today's pizza. So we've got pineapple, ham and some Cornish yarg on there. I know there's a lot of controversy against putting pineapple on pizza, but we like it and we're going to eat it with this view. Good morning guys. So a bit of a sad day for us today. We've left our amazing park up in Croyde. Yeah, we're very sad. We had a really amazing few days. We stayed there 4 nights, which I think is the longest that we have stayed on a campsite. Yeah, really enjoyed the views, really enjoyed the park up. I know that we complained a little bit about the walk back up the hill, but it was totally worth it. Yeah, we didn't really film much in the end last night. I think I did try and film a bit of making the pizzas, did that on my phone, but we were just absolutely shattered from walking all day. And it was very much, we just had like one last fire pit and very much the same as the previous 2 nights. So didn't want to film too much and keep repeating everything that we're doing. So me and Albie are just waiting in the car for Tom. He's gone into Tesco's just to get us a few bits. We're moving on to Combe Martin today. No idea what it's going to be like. I think it is very small, and Tom actually has to go back to work tomorrow. So he's going to be working all day. So me and Albie might go off for an explore. We'll see what the weather's looking like in the morning, because I don't think it's supposed to be very good. So yeah, we'll show you. We've got a bit of a fancy park up or campsite booked for the next couple of nights. We just wanted to make sure that we had decent signal, and yeah, if for whatever reason like the Wi-Fi's playing up in the van, like the site has got Wi-Fi, we're on electrical hookup again, and just so we can empty the toilets and like refill up our water, because up in Cumbus farm we didn't really have any access to stuff like that, and Cumbus farm actually used like a natural system. They got composting toilets and stuff, so we couldn't actually empty our chemical toilet there. So yeah, we needed to make sure that we could do all of that. So yeah, we'll show you around. It's probably going to be a bit quiet now for the next couple of days, just because Tom is going to be working, but I'll see what me and Albie get up to, and I'll see what we can show you. So guys, we've just stopped off at this little like coastal village It's a little cove really called Helly Bay. So when we first got married and we first had Albie, we came down and we actually stayed in those beach huts just by there. And yeah, that's what really sparked us like coming down to Devon. Started our van journey really, because they were charging something ridiculous, like 400, was it £400 for like...
It was pretty much double what it would have been if we didn't have the dog.
Yeah. And we just thought that that was extortionate. So yeah, that was the whole reason why we bought a van in the first place. So yeah, we've been coming here since 2019. So we just thought we'd stop off. We're just in a little like picnic park up by there, because there's not really anywhere to stop on the road down. We just thought we'd come to this viewpoint and show you. I don't know why I do it like that. So guys, we've made it to Combe Martin. We parked up on our campsite and we just had a walk down into the little village, had a drink, and now we're just having a little wander on the beach. So they've got like this little path that you can follow, and I'm pretty sure it's underwater when the tide is in, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they got loads of little rock pools. There's lots of people crabbing. So we were just having a little look just to see if we could spot anything in the rock pools. Not that we got anything with us to catch any crabs, but
Our hands.
we got our hands. But yeah, we're just having a little look, a little mosey round while the weather's all nice. So guys, we're back at the van now. It's a bit later on, I think it's about 7 o'clock. So we're just having another barbecue, just making the most of the dry weather. And yeah, we're not really going to do much this evening, we're just going to settle in. It's a bit chilly, the sun's gone down and it's quite cold here. We've been quite lucky with the weather in Croyde so that it stayed warm till quite late, but it's gone really cold now, so we're in our dry robes. Cooking our tea, and we'll catch up with you later. For a little stroll. We're just wandering around the lake. Oh, so many like little midgies. So yeah, I think we're gonna end today here. We'll catch up with you in the morning. Like I said earlier, we are going to be a bit quieter this week, only because Tom is now going to be back at work. But yeah, we'll see what we get up to and see what we can show you. So guys, we've just come out for a little walk with Albie on the beach, and we're just contemplating what we're going to do for food now. So our plan was to get some fish and chips and to eat it on the beach, but it's just started spitting with rain, and we can deal with a little like spitting of rain, but there's that big dark cloud above us and we're not sure whether it's just typical our luck. We'll get our fish and chips, sit down, and it'll start hammering down. So we're just trying to decide what we're going to actually do for food. But yeah, we've not been up for too much today. Tom's been working and I've been doing Instagram bits, so yeah, I've had a bit of a quiet day. So we'll keep you updated on what we get up to. So guys, we went for fish and chips in the end, so we just thought it'd be a bit risky. We're currently just sitting on the beach eating it and enjoying it.
So guys, we made it back to the van. We did have some fish and chips down on the beach after. It was spitting with rain a little bit, but didn't really come to much, so we thought we'd just brave it. So we're just going to have a couple of drinks outside and enjoy the rest of the evening now. I've got to work again tomorrow, so we probably won't film a lot because the weather's not great as well. I think
I'm going to try and go out in the morning and take the dog for a walk down on the beach. And maybe just sit and read my book for a bit, but we'll see what the weather's doing. I would also highly recommend that fish and chip shop. It's in Combe Martin. It's called the Black and White. I think it's like down as the Black and White Cafe on Google Maps, but it was honestly really good fish and chips.
It was probably one of the best ones we've had around here. So yeah, we would recommend that.
Yeah, we're not really doing much now this afternoon.
No, there's not a lot to do around here now. Everything is shut in town. I say town, in the sort of village. It is a Thursday and it's out of season, so we weren't expecting a lot to be open, so we thought we'd just enjoy the rest of the sort of dry weather today before it rains tomorrow, and that's forecast anyway from about 3 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on. We'll probably cook something in the van tomorrow night, and then that'll be the end of our trip really for this time, because I've got to go to some physical meetings next week, so we'll put the van back away for a little bit, but hopefully get back out within the next week or so then.
So we aren't going to be doing much now. We'll probably catch up on either some MasterChef or we've been watching Dexter. If you've got any programme recommendations, leave them in the comments below, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Come on, Albie. Go on a walk. Today is our last full day in Coombe Martin. Tom is working all day again. So me and Albie are just going to go for a walk down onto the beach. But he won't walk, so I've got to carry him. It gets a bit funny if me and Tom try to do stuff with him on our own when he knows that the other person's like back in the house or back in the van. I don't know why. He's a bit clingy, he likes his pack. So yeah, hopefully we get down to the beach and he can have a run about. So guys, we've made it down onto the sandier beach. I think the tide's going out. I'm not too sure, Tom's the one that knows about that. But since we came down, it says on the sign that there's no dogs or dog ban from the 1st of May. But they've like painted a massive no dog sign on the concrete just before you come down onto the beach. So it's a little bit confusing, but there were other dogs on here when we walked down. So Albie's just having a sniff. He's already found himself a stick, so we're just gonna have a little play on the beach for a moment. Also guys, on this beach in Combe Martin there's loads and loads of sea glass. I know I said in a previous clip, I think when we were in Wollacombe, I'm a bit obsessed with picking up sea glass and nice shells and stuff, and I've always got some in one coat pocket or another. But last night I found some really pretty pink sea glass. It's in my dry robe pocket, but yeah, I just keep finding loads. So guys, it's been about just over 2 weeks since I finished work. It's been a bit of a strange one really, because it was my birthday and then I finished work and we came straight away, so it was like a busy couple of weeks, and obviously we sold the house and we were moving beforehand, so it's been like a busy couple of months. My job was also really like fast paced and didn't really have a lot of downtime, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel when we get back. Really enjoyed these 2 weeks being away, really enjoyed spending more time in the van. We were just saying last night that we really feel like we've settled in and it's starting to feel like, you know, our home. So that's really nice. So I'm hoping that we can go away a bit more. We have got some more exciting plans going on in the background, but obviously I don't want to tell you too much about that. Don't want to jinx anything yet. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself for coming out just with Albie today while Tom was working. I think having that routine for so long of getting up and going to work and not having that, and I need that time for myself as well. Obviously me and Tom have been together now for quite a long time, so we've always just done everything together. It's not that I can't do stuff on my own, it's always, I don't know, I feel like it's always nicer when somebody's with you to also enjoy it and share what you're doing. So yeah, really proud of myself for coming down. We've been out for about 2 hours now, just sat on the beach, people watching, having a little wander around the town. So yeah, it's been really good to get out and I'm really proud of myself. Excuse me? You're not a mountain goat, come on. Are you a bit stuck now? So guys, it's quite later on now, it's about 4 o'clock. Tom's just finished work and we were going to walk down to the pub, but it started raining and I just realised that I left my boots outside in the rain. So not quite sure what I'm going to do. Have to get my walking boots out and probably wear those. But I can't believe I did that.
So guys, we just made it back to the van after a bit of a wet walk down to the pub. We thought we'd go for a Friday afternoon drink after I finished work. So we just come back up. We're going to make some pasta tonight, so we're just getting ourselves set up. But I've got to work away next week, so we probably won't be away in the van. So we end the video here, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.